Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Monday, the 26th already. Holy majoli. There's some funky energy in the air, that's for sure. So I'm going to come on today, kind of just give a little bit of a guided message. I'm getting ready for my workshop in 2 days. So those of you who wish to join me, there's still time to join. Again, this is going to be a 3-day workshop where we are going to be activating your abilities, basically, in these new energies and aligning the timelines for the highest good, they said. All right, so Merlin is stepping forward right now, which is good because I did ask about manifesting and where we're at with manifesting. Merlin is coming forward. He is such a beautiful entity. He really is. Let's see what he has to say. Be careful of your reflection. So right now, instead of just manifesting, they want you trying to release to a higher light. So watch your reflection. When you look in the mirror, what do you see? That's what Merlin is talking about right now. When you look in the mirror, what do you see? Do you see happiness and beauty looking back at you? Do you see fear? Do you see negative space? Pay attention to what you see when you look in the mirror. That's what he's showing me right now. It's kind of like that card that I see, Magician in the Mirror. That will tell you exactly where you're at for calling things in. If you are in a lower place in the mirror, if things are being reflected back at you that are not of a higher light, then I would say your job is to right now work on releasing that and healing that and just simply calling forth higher light. He says one really hard thing to do is to raise your vibration when you're in a lower one. So see if that's easy or hard to do. And then he's also saying after you look in the mirror, and that will tell you where your vibration is at. First, write down to release. I wish to release whatever keeps me in this space at this time. Then after that, write down, thank you, universe, for my immediate ... And keep it positive. Okay, so that's today's homework. That's what you're supposed to do today for manifesting. For the next few days, do a mirror check. Where am I at in the mirror? What is my reflection telling me? What do I need to release? If you want to know what you need to release, look in the mirror and literally say, what do I need to release? And look what's looking back at you. A mirror is a great tool for that, apparently, which I've never been really told for that until now, so I really like that idea. About reflections in the mirror. That brings so much more meaning to that card that I pull with Merlin in it, the Magician in the Mirror. Thank you, Merlin. What a beautiful message that was. I really like that, you guys. These are beautiful tools, so please use them wisely. I'm going to use that one myself. All right. So for manifesting, I will pull one card. Merlin gave you directions on how to bring about your highest and best timeline. Look in the mirror, see where your thoughts at, see what's reflecting back at to you. Ask to release that, ask to raise the vibration of it, and then call forth higher light, call forth whatever you're wanting. And, the soul, passion. I really like this card. Okay, this is for manifesting purposes from Merlin, bringing forth a message, and then we have the soul, passion. Okay, pay attention to the river of your emotions. I'm hearing that one in this one. Watch where your emotions are flowing. Okay, just like doing the mirror check. Where are my emotions going? Okay, that'll help you with that as well. Again, it's like the nectar. Again, I'm hearing nectar here. Do you see the tree line at the top of her eyes? It's like the earth connecting to life, the soul. Passion. Okay, do everything from a place of passion. If you're not passionate about it, why are you doing it? That is a good question right there. If you're not passionate about it, why call it in? Why are you doing it? When you're passionate about something, You can call it in with crazy timing and ease. Okay? So go with where your passion is, period. And it's okay if it's different from everybody else. Remember, when I first woke up, they told me I was different. Then they told me one of my struggles was finding my joy and my passion. Because in that, when I find my passion, something I'm passionate about, something I'm joyful for, nothing, I repeat, nothing will stop me. Nothing. That's how I did high school in 2.5 years. That's how I've, anytime anybody told me I couldn't do something, I'm like, watch me. But if it was tapping into my passion, there was no holding me back. Okay, so that's how you manifest. That's how we go where your passion is. And when you're in passion, use that energy. Use it to help others and use it to call forth beauty and peace and serenity and growth. I'm hearing as well here. Use passion to grow, right? A successful business person, they're usually passionate about that goal. They're passionate about what? Either the money or the prestige. There's something in there they're super passionate about. All right, so that's where we're at right now. Merlin is asking you to use your reflection to see what you need to release in order to call in for the highest and best. Okay, so use what he gave you. It's a beautiful tool. A new way of looking at the magician and the wheel. All right. I'm like, what deck is this? I'm confused. I think this one is my Shaman's Dream Oracle deck. So I'm going to pull from that one and see what's coming for the day. Just do a little bit of a collective message. What's in the energy? What's coming today? Where are we at? Something heavy. I feel something heavy. I woke up with anxiety myself, and I'm like, what's going on? This is really weird and really unjust. There's something heavy in the air. I will say that. What else do we need to know for the collective coming forward for today, tomorrow, and the energy? Ooh, beautiful. Okay, one more. Saying one more. I'm like, already, these are like so cool. Ooh. All right. This is deep. Very deep. All right. So we have the first one that I pulled is Eyes of the Eagle rising above the fray. Okay. So with this one, I'm seeing, do you want to be above the muck or do you want to be in the midst of it? Right? Use your inner knowing, use your sight to keep above everything else, to keep ahead of the, processing. Got a bit of a nose going on, going crazy. Eyes of the Eagle, there's sight going on here. Truths are coming also, I'm hearing. So this is like an individual as well as a collective. I feel like somebody has been lied to, first of all. This is on an individual. Somebody has been lied to, so just be open to receiving the truth. I feel like you've asked for the truth, so it's coming. So I don't know who that's for. If that resonates for you, no, that's for you. It's one of those things, be careful what you ask for, because you will receive it. It's not going to be exactly what you were hoping for, but everything is a blessing in disguise, and so that's how they want you to look at that one, okay? And so for the collective, rising above the fray, let's do our best to stand outside of it. So there was a time where I'm like, don't get involved in the I told you so's. There's a lot of those coming again. Stay above that, okay? So stay above the transition. Stay above it by staying connected in your heart space, doing what Merlin was saying, right? Look in the mirror, do a self-adjustment, self-evaluation on a daily. I teach that as well. And meditate. Go for personal growth. That's all we need to be doing right now, okay? That's all that really matters. What are we working on? What are we focusing on? What are we creating for the future? Are we sitting here wallowing? Are we sitting here in judgment? Are we sitting here in expectations, right? All of those have been coming out lately. 8 and 9 too. So stay above by being in spiritual growth. When we're spiritually connected, we're kind of ahead of things, okay? So that's stay in your sight in order to stay above the fray, all right? That way you don't get caught up in the muck. And then this one came out next, gathering around the power of community. So we're all connected, you guys. So when the system falls, we're all affected, okay? when there is no way we're not all going to be affected by the changes. Okay? The key thing is to gather around and keep in the power of the community. How quickly can we rebuild things? By a community, right? That's how it always happens. When disasters come, people rebuild very quickly with the community. Okay, so keep the community mentality in mind. We are in this together, all for one and one for all. In my video a year ago, what I talked about is as above, so below. There is no divide as above. Okay? Gathering around the power of community, removal of the divide. When divide completely is exposed, it's going to be removed. Okay? And that's why expectations have been coming up a lot lately too. That's why we've been removing that from the collective, I'm sure. And then I'm getting number 3. So there's a lot of ascension here. There's a lot of spiritual connection here. 8 and 9, spiritual growth. 6, 8. Ascension, protection, growth, insight, okay? These are all very relevant. Dragon's Horde, protecting the future. Dragon's Horde, protecting the future. So that's what this is about, you guys. That's what this is all about. Gathering around the power of community. We build our future through the community, okay? We've all got to step forward and create a new future. We really do. And that's what I'm hearing. And if we can't do that together, we may be in trouble, okay? But when we remove all the muck, when we remove all the judgment, when we remove all the expectations, what do we have left? Love, acceptance, peace, unity, sight, passion, and protecting our future. Okay, Dragon's Horde, protecting the future. Protect your heart space, protect your dreams, protect your goals, protect your body, right? That's really what this is about as well. Protecting the future. We do that through love and community. You guys, that is the way to protect our future, through love, community. If you're all alone and you need something, where are you going to go? There are times in all of our lives when we all need something, you guys. So please don't ever think that being alone is 100% okay. It's detrimental psychologically speaking. We are a species of unity. We are a species of community. Strength in numbers. It's how we survive. Okay? It's how we survive things. All right, and then I'm going to pull 2 more, and we will be done for today's message. Please listen to Merlin and call forth your highest and best. What a beautiful technique to release and draw in. Very simple. It's like looking at that reflection in the mirror, and we can see exactly what we need to let go of. And then we call forth the ability to let it go. We can write it down, cry it out, whatever we need to do. Set the intention. We release that specific thing that's reflecting back to you. And then call forth your higher light, whatever you're wishing for, whatever you want to manifest, bring forth. New job, money, truth. Remember, somebody has a truth coming forth, as well as the collective, you guys. All these are truths being exposed as a collective, so I feel like I'm repeating a broken record when I say that again. There's always truths coming out for the collective. But this also was an individual message. Somebody had asked for the truth because somebody felt like they were being lied to, and your truth is coming. All right, so let's see. Clarity, okay? Clarity. There's going to be insight coming through, clarity coming through for the collective and individual as well. Clarity, like holy crap, that's what was happening, right? The veil is gone. That's what I'm hearing here as well. Okay, that might be what happened the other day. There was a huge shift. Everybody says timeline shifted. I feel like a veil was removed as well. Okay, so clarity is coming through. Answers to your questions, answers into who we are, answers into our purposes, answers into what's been happening in the world around us. All of this clarity is at hand if you're willing to keep your eyes open and connected spiritually, right? Some of us are still going to be in the darkness and never quite get it and never come through. But for the most part, there's a mass clarity coming through. mass clarity coming through. Mass insight. Like looking into that magic ball and all of a sudden all the answers are there. Justice. It is time for justice, my friends. Holy hell, do we have some justice coming, right? If I brought about a karmic judgment day, because that's what some of it was pointing to, right? Is that we brought about a karmic judgment day. It's all based on karma. And justice is going to be served to restore the balance now, okay? We've got to restore the balance. We're very much so out of balance, and that was for a reason. We had to put it all out of balance to put the muck up to the surface for it to be removed, okay? Justice is about to be served to restore the balance, all right? That also comes with that individual truth coming, right? This is on an individual and a collective level. Justice is about to be served to restore the balance. They're saying one more. Justice is about to be restored. When justice, you guys, if you're sitting there going, ooh, I want them to suffer like I did, is that justice? Or is that turning their karma into your karma? A lot of times when you go through divorces, you see people using kids as a pawn for that reason. Like, ooh, I'm going to make you suffer, and this is what you love. Is that justice? That's not justice. Okay, so know your definition of justice, first of all. All right. Justice is going to be restored in order to bring back the balance. I keep hearing as above, so below, as above, so below, and I haven't said that one for a year. So as above, so below. Whatever that means to your soul. Ooh, okay. Then there's no coincidence. We've got the Passion card here, and now we've got Inspiration. All right? Look for inspiration in the moments, you guys. That's how people become creators. They look for, it's almost like a comedian. A comedian finds comedy in real life moments, okay? And so they're pointing to inspiration in your daily movement. Ooh, I like this one. We always look for like big moments for inspiration, don't we? Something that stands out for inspiration. They're saying look in the darkness, look in the subtle moments for inspiration, okay? Because that's where there's going to be light found. Also, be somebody's light right now. I'm hearing that as well. Be somebody else's inspiration, because that's super big right now. We need the togetherness, right? Back to this community card. Okay, but what they're saying with this one, and it's just like Merlin is saying too, right? Look in the mirror for that reflection, what's coming back at you. And this one is saying, look into the hidden spots for your inspiration. It's in our simple daily movements, simple daily conversations, simple daily movements. And you're going to have big inspiration there. Whoops, my bad. If you're willing to look. And I just totally created. Going down, we're going down. How funny. Okay. So, hopefully my Monday is good. That's not a precursor to my day today working with my kiddos. All right. So funny. Thank you, Merlin. Thank you for everybody who came. What a beautiful message. Get ready for clarity and justice and insight. Okay, stay above the fray by staying spiritually connected. Remember, we are all for one and one for all, as above, so below, protecting our future, protecting the light for our future. Right? And it's like in battle. It's like you have certain key players that are meant to protect the future. I feel like whatever that is, that's really important right now. Look for your passion. Stay in your passion, because that ignites so much fire and soul and movement. Okay? And when we have justice served, it might create some passion as well, let me tell you. And keep looking for moments of inspiration, because they're hidden in the darkness. They're hidden in the calmest moments, the most quietest moments. You could have that spark come through. Okay? So much love to all of you. Have a beautiful, 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 beautiful Monday, April 26, 2021. Just enjoy. Get ready for the tipping of the scales. I'm so ready for that. So much love to all of you. I will see you later. Please join me for the workshop if you wish to do so. We got 2 more days left till it starts. Asta. See you later. By the way, you're right where you're supposed to be, and I truly believe you make the best of choices. So keep on going. See ya.